On Monday, the Selectmen recognized a longtime town volunteer, discussed portions of this coming year's budget, and announced the date for the annual drawdown of Glen Lake. Here's 3 things from this week's Board of Selectmen meeting. Watch the entire meeting online or on Channel 22. Over the next few weeks and on until the end of the year, one of the main portions of discussion will be the annual town budget. The board heard from representatives from the Main Street program and Crispin's House about their warrant articles asking for $20,000 each, the money representing a sizable portion of their operating budgets. The Conservation Commission and representatives from the Goffstown Waterways Association spoke in favor of an article seeking $15,000 this year to assist with treatments at Glen Lake, Mill Pond, and Namaski Lake.
We're asking for 15 more right now.
So if I understand it, 15 and the 2 that you have make 17, you're going to get matching funds?
Yes, and last year, Glen Lake could not use their grants that they got because they didn't have any matching funds. CIP didn't come through, and so the matching funds didn't, they lost it. They lost their grant.
Because last year, the 15,000 was in the operating budget article.
Was in CIP.
And we ended up, right.
Yeah.
And so we ended up in default, so they didn't get the 15,000 this year.
Right.
The board thanked the department heads for coming under the budget ceiling set before their presentations and were informed that there may be an increase in some areas coming up.
What you don't have, though, and you won't have, maybe by your next meeting you will, Health Trust is meeting on October 16th to set their rates. I do know that it's going up. It's not going down again like it did this year. This year went down 5%. That was an anomaly. It will be going up. I don't know how much.
Budget deliberations were postponed until those numbers come in. The board will not meet until after because Monday is a holiday and the board will not be meeting. The town recognized longtime sewer commissioner Jim Bouchard for his service as he held the post from 1996 to this year. The board also recognized State Farm's contribution 2 years ago for tables and chairs in the meeting room, facilitated by current selectman Scott Gross. And Glen Lake will be drawn down in the coming weeks.
New Hampshire DES has announced the annual fall drawdown of lakes and ponds controlled by dams owned by New Hampshire DES. This year, Glen Lake, Greg's Falls, and the Piscataqua River will be lowering starting October 25th, 2015. It will be lowered by 1.5 feet from its normal full depth.
That's 3 things from this week's Board of Selectmen meeting. 3 Things is provided as a service of Goffstown Television. Selections of the meetings are chosen based on community impact. To watch the full meeting, please view them on our on-demand page or on Channel 22. These stories are not an endorsement, nor are they the official public record of the town of Goffstown.